the morning after the second workshop took place. Niklas Karlsson held a presentation about discrimination of subcultures and told the tragic story of Sophie Lancaster.
Also Sophie Lancaster war eine Frau oder ein Mädchen, die sich sehr subkulturell gekleidet hat, also wie man es kennt, auch wie wir hier unsere Freunde von Strongheart eigentlich kennen. Das heißt Tattoos, Piercings, also es war eindeutig irgendwie so ein Teil der Punk- oder der Rock-Szene. Die wurde auf öffentlicher Straße dann verprügelt und ist auch daran gestorben. Daraufhin hat ihre Mutter die Sophie Lancaster Foundation ins Leben gerufen. Also ich sag mal, setzen sich ein eben genau gegen Diskriminierung von Subkulturen. Wir haben davon erfahren, als wir in Schweden waren, nachdem jetzt der Nick und generell die Leute aus Schweden da auch mit drin stecken in der Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Wir hatten danach die Idee, weil auch der Inhalt von unserem Video ganz gut dazu passt, das eben daran anzugliedern und da einfach eine kleine Kooperation draus zu machen, weil einfach auch das Thema ganz gut gepasst hat und weil es auch echt ein interessantes Ding war. Über den Erfolg lässt sich jetzt so noch nicht sagen, aber was auf jeden Fall schon mal ein Erfolg ist, ist allein, dass wir jetzt im Moment drüber sprechen und auch, dass wir hier einfach in Deutschland, viele, die das sehen, einfach, denke ich mal, uns auch fragen werden und auch schon gefragt haben, was das denn ist. Und ich sag mal, darauf kommt es ja an. Ja, einfach mal das Ganze publik machen. Und deswegen machen wir Sophie Lancaster ein bisschen in Deutschland publik. Versuchen wir zumindest, so gut es geht, weil das kennen hier eigentlich relativ wenige. Und gleichzeitig hoffen wir natürlich, dass auch wir dadurch in Schweden so ein bisschen Fuß auch fassen können.
The talk didn't just leave a lasting impression on Devil May Care. Inspired by yesterday's workshop, Hazel the Nut, Magda Andersson and Lucas from Devil May Care wrote a song about stereotypes, which they practiced inside the 4Sound music store. With Saturday, the day of the concert, came along. Preparations already started at noon, so that later everything would be ready to go. Now at the latest, it showed how well the bands work together. Lucas from Devil May Care presented himself as a real Strongheart on his guitar. In exchange, Jasper from Strongheart traded his bass for a guitar, to support Devil May Care with additional power. Magda Andersson gained a temporary band member in Devil May Care's auxiliary singer Fabian. And of course, the song Stereotypes was performed.
You can't teach me, no one can make me. I'm a rebel queen.
All too soon, the week in Sweden ended. And on Sunday, it was time to fly home. The whole week was only possible because the operators invested a lot of time in the organization. They draw a first conclusion.
It's really fun to see folk musicians playing violin and acoustic guitars combined with rock bands and skate punk bands. And to see that combined into something completely different, something completely new. And when you see things like that, you realize why you actually work within this sphere. I work as a project coordinator for the Kulturförening Kretsen here in Umeå, which basically means that I do all of the booking of transport, venues, and things like that. So basically, I'm the one making sure that people actually have something to do when they appear here.
I'm here for trying to connect with Wuemea and getting or creating a network for further exchanges with Kretsen or maybe in the future with other organizations. The whole week was a great moment because I saw the Germans and the Swedish guys getting together, making music together, created a kind of friendship, a new friendship, and as well, it's Jimmy is like a friend for me, and I'm looking forward to making further projects with Jimmy, and it was a great time, and I think we can go ahead with that.
My name is Christian Hage. I am a representative of the Würzburger Rockgemeinschaft, and my job here in Umeå, well, let's begin with before Umeå, was to find bands and artists to take part in this exchange. And during the time here in Umeå, I'm more like a shepherd, keeping the herd together. Well, at least the Würzburg one. Niklas?
Yeah. My name is Niklas Karlsson. I'm chairman of the Kretsen organization in Umeå, and my part in this exchange would be to, at the moment I'm organizing the Umeå program alongside with my crew, and the most important part of doing such a project as we've done together with, between the organizations of Würzburg and Umeå, is to find the space, to be the bridge between the cities. And then things will happen. That's where we put, at least that's was my goal from my point of view. And I believe we were kind of, we were on a very good cooperative level with each other, even from the early start.
Yeah, I think we're also on kind of the same track when it comes to these thoughts, as being a bridge, as being two organizations, building a connection and facilitating others to use that connection and build up something new on top. This is also how I see this whole week.